What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. For those who don't know me, this is the bit where I'm going to try and explain who I am. So my name is Ryan. I have multiple identities, and I suppose that's the reason why I'm starting this YouTube channel, is because the internal friction of trying to manage the perception around those different identities can sometimes just create unnecessary internal tension. So, I'm putting this YouTube content out there to consolidate the various versions of who I am, and to just follow the things that I want to in the future. So lots of people will know me as an academic, as a senior lecturer, working in higher education for the last 15 years. So I've taught hundreds and hundreds of students over the last 15 years, supporting them to become better versions of themselves. And then the other part of my professional life is that I'm an online coach, specialising in physique development. But way beyond physique development, it's supporting people to realise that they can take ownership over their life in ways that they perhaps didn't think that they could. As soon as you level up education around nutrition and training, then that filters into other aspects of people's lives as well. So there's a common thread that runs through these multiple identities, but the internal pressure that I feel from trying to manage what will the people who know me as an academic think about the coaching business? What will the people from the coaching business think about my academic life? It's attention that I don't need in my life, and me putting YouTube content out there that I feel really passionate about, I think is a way of me moving forward with intent, because that's what this life is all about, right? It's pointless holding yourself back for the fear of what other people will think, because that is ultimately what I've taught other people, to just walk the walk. Don't allow yourself to stop yourselves from doing whatever the fuck you want to do in life, because that internal pressure probably doesn't exist in reality. So this YouTube channel is a way of me consolidating that, and now being able to bridge that gap into the coaching business and to support individuals who want to make a change to themselves, that might feel like they're chasing their own tails year in, year out, and not seeing the progress that they want to. I feel like I've got the knowledge from a teaching perspective, and I've got a knowledge from an experience perspective of going through this process myself. So I decided around about 5 years ago to really lock in with my training, because I saw the value in doing so. It provides me with mental clarity that I didn't have prior to training. So I've trained for about 10 years, but actually the last 5 years I've taken it really, really seriously, and invested in a coach, learned loads of new skills, and those skills that I have learned now I'm starting to impart with others as well. So shout out to Tommy for definitely leveling up all aspects of my life by having me as a client. And I do feel genuinely like I've kind of progressed the areas of my life that I feel way, way more passionate about over the last 5 years as a result of that. So mad respect to Tommy for helping me see that vision for myself for the future. So this really does feel like the start of a new chapter, and this new chapter is going to be me very honestly talking about the day-to-day and how to juggle the various versions of yourself that sometimes you have to be, and finding structures and strategies in order to make your life more productive more broadly. I've got a couple of things on my agenda for the next year as well. So it's my 40th rotation around the sun next year, and I'm finishing my PhD, or hoping to finish my PhD. I say hope, I shouldn't say hope. I'm finishing my PhD by this time next year, and I've been working on that for the last 8 years. But I've also got an itch to scratch, and that is coming from this journey that I've been on in terms of my own physique goals, and that'll be documenting my prep to enter into a bodybuilding competition. When that'll be, who knows just yet. We haven't got dates just yet, but I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to be sharing the build up to that. I've just finished a cut. When I started this process, the first time I got lean, I was 61 kg, and I'll put some visuals up here. The second time I finished my cut after a big improvement phase, I was 64 kg. And over the last year, so the last improvement phase, I'm now 73 kg. So I've added quite a lot of muscle tissue over the last year, and I feel ready and dialed in now to step on stage for the first time. So I'm super excited about that. And it's interesting because a lot of the people who train where I train, they've seen the visuals come out more recently. And again, I'll put some visuals up here. they've said, oh, you should definitely jump into a show this season. And I don't feel quite ready to jump into a show just yet, but by me putting this out into the world, then I'm holding myself accountable to actually do it. So this next year is going to be fun. Join in along the way on the YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. And we take it from there. Peace out, peeps.